And there we go.
Team Venom, this is Top Ship Command. ETA on planet is 40 seconds. I'm going to be a sitting duck down there, so you damn well better be at the dust-off site when I get there. You get the stuff?
Roger, Top Ship Command. I got the recon data and one missile analyst on my tail. Get that data back to the ship now! I'll take this, Dakota scumbag. Damn! Eat this! Thanks, Commander. What? Ah! DC catapult on the rise!
Dropship Command here. My weapon systems are down. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Negative! I need more time!
You're out of time. I'm not getting paid enough to die. Secure all of it, burn.
There's still room in hell for your sorry carcass.
Look at the bright side, kid. You get to keep all the money.
All right. What an intro. I love it. It brings so many good memories back. Okay. Let's play the game. Mercenary Commander. So this means that I will have to worry about money. This is start your own mercenary group. So this is become a mercenary, join a group. So you don't have to worry about money in this mode right here. But yeah, we're gonna go the more challenging management, you know, simulation side of it as well. So
New career selected.
Watch your speed. Tom Mac heat is nominal at 570.
Roger. 220 meters to target.
All clear, Venom 1.
Setting down.
Welcome home.
All new arrivals, please register at the Comstar terminal.
okay, now here, pay attention, because we have a letter from our former boss, who was killed in the introduction movie. She was the one left behind and destroyed by missile fire. So listen up.
Enter call sign.
No, first we got to do this. We'll just say liver best, and I'm going to keep the Team Venom name alive because that was our name under the previous commander. So we're going to stay Team Venom.
If you're reading this, by now you know that I'm dead. The good news is you can keep your mech and any money we have in the bank. You're going to have to run the show for yourself now. The computer in my office will show you what contracts are available and what pilots are up for hire. That's how I found you, not so very long ago. Let other people worry about patriotism. You just keep your mind on the money and don't get yourself killed on some stinking rock. No load of C-bills is going to bring you back from the grave. Or me, for that matter. Oh well, I never could say no to a mission. Good luck. Your former commander, Colonel Holly Harris.
That's it, Holly Harris. We salute you. Okay.
Access denied. Secure a contract before boarding.
So this is board drop shit. That's when you actually have a contract, which we're about to go get right now. Office. So this has the computer. Let's take a look at the old finances.
Finances.
So you start with a million C-bills. And these are your I guess, monthly expenses. Plus repairs and other monthly expenses too. This isn't really all of it. So it starts off pretty cheap. But you can get Mechwarriors to join your group. Mercenary Mechwarriors. And they can pilot spare mechs that you have beyond just, you know, your mech. Like, you can have 2 lance mates, basically, that you can order and tell them, you know, who to attack during the mission. Sometimes the mission itself will not allow you to bring your lance mates, or sometimes it will only allow you to bring one of your lance mates. So you can also get aerotech pilots, which they fly like a jet, and when you know, call them in, they come from like the edge of the map, they fly in and start attacking the mechs. I usually don't go for them because they're kind of expensive for upkeep and they're not as effective as actual mech warriors on the field. So aerotech pilots I don't usually go for. So you can get Christian Fulton right away, and he is nice and cheap. That is a low amount, 1,000 upkeep, I guess, per month. I don't like to go for this guy. As you can see, his piloting and gunnery he doesn't have any A's, and you can find easily some mech warriors that are, you know, A in both gunnery and piloting. So I'm not going to hire this guy. Check my inventory. So we start with a commando mech. This is actually a variant commando. I think one of his missile launchers is replaced with just a couple of extra lasers. Value over 3 million C-bills. You got some spare lasers if they get destroyed during a few missions you start off with. Projection weapons are your, you know, machine guns and autocannons. Energy is lasers and PPCs. Equipment, heat sinks, jump jets. Ammo for your weapons that require ammo, which is basically anything except for energy. So, energy weapons don't need ammo. Missiles and projectile weapons do. Anyway, that's inventory. Let's check contracts.
Connecting to Comstar contract database.
Okay, so as a general rule, the very first contract you see when you get into the contract section is like the big story contract or campaign. You don't have to just do the story campaigns. You can do some extra little ones in between. So right here is the training campaign. This is like the tutorial campaign. We're actually going to accept this, but before we do, I do want to take a quick look at the other camp, you know, at the other jobs. Okay, so this is the first big, like, after tutorial, like, story campaign. I think it's 3 missions. Counterinsurgency, yeah, Galadin 5, working for the Draconis Combine. You know, the former commander never really liked the Draconis Combine, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, this is what we're going to be doing probably after the tutorial campaign. Okay, so whenever it says a simple something mission, that's typically a randomized mission, like the practice mission we did. So this is sort of like the practice mission, except you don't get to pick the parameters. The game will automatically pick what mechs you're going to be fighting against. And you don't know if it's 1 mech, you don't know if it's 2 or 3. I think it can be more. I think it can be up to 5 or 6. So, not sure. So this, we're not going to do this yet. We might do some of these a little bit later in the game. We're going to start off with the training campaign because it's awesome. We're going to be working with the Hansen check the mech bay here. Go to Mech Ops. Mech Ops is really the only thing here. I think if you click one of these lights, you get to see some of the developers, or like the whole dev team. Hey, there we go. This is like the whole dev team, I think. And you can mouse over them to see their names. Pretty cool. And then you can exit up here. Anyway, let's go to Mech Ops. Okay, Arms Merchant. This is where you buy weapons, equipment, and ammo. Let's take a look at customization. Customization is very, very expensive. Okay? Hundreds of thousands of C-bills just to replace a few different weapons. So you don't want to customize too much in the early game because it's just, you can't really afford it. But mid to late game, customization is awesome. So yeah, we got 3 lasers, medium, and SRM 6. SRM stands for Short Range Missile 6. So we're going to leave that and maybe get some extra ammo for our missile. What I want to stock up on are machine guns because they're kind of powerful in the early game. So I love machine guns. I get some machine gun ammo. It's nice and cheap, so. Okay. I think that's it for now. Repair and reload. Will basically repair damage to the armor of your mech, and if you've used up some of the ammo, it'll replace that with ammo you have in your inventory. If you don't have the ammo, it won't. Obviously, it can't replace it. So, if you have a weapon destroyed, like if your arm got blown off and this laser's gone, if you have a laser in your inventory, it'll put it back on there for you. It's not too expensive to repair, but it's very expensive to customize. So that you want to keep in mind. Let's weapons group here, because we can change to group fire, and that might be useful during a pinch. And anyway, we got our 1 mech. We're ready to go. We have a mission picked. So let's do it. So we go back to office. We go back to starport. And those are the only rooms, you know, that are in the, you know, this place until you get to the drop ship. Okay. Here you have 2 options. You can abort the whole campaign, and you go to Mission Command. So you have a lot of the same buttons you had in the computer. Duty roster is if you have more than 1 Mechwarrior, you can assign them a mech. We only have 1 mech. Let's go to no mech assigned. You must assign yourself a mech. Okay. Just checking. So this is where you repair in between missions. If you're on a campaign that has multiple missions, you come here, you go to repair. You can't customize here, but you can repair, thankfully, on the dropship. So anyway, launch mission is where we go. Alright, so let's see here. Claire Salstrom, dropship captain. We're setting down in a hot landing zone. We suspect that there are pirate mechs in the area. You and your drill instructor, Sergeant Unther, will patrol the area around the dropship, searching for signs of enemy activity. Codename training mission, planet Venaria. Terrain, rolling hills, time day. Okay, mission, oh, no mission pay, come on. Your call sign, kid, or hey you. Listen to your instructor's commands. He will not repeat himself. After giving you simple instructions in the operation of your mech, you must go to all the nav points and finally return to Dropship Wildride. Go to nav Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, and then back to Dropship Wildride. Let's click View.
Patrol the area around your dropship. Go to these nav points.
Nice. If you hit situation, this is sort of like a personal journal of, you know, the character you're playing. So, Mechwarrior's campaign journal, left outreach today, bound for Venaria. Still not used to space travel, and we were under a 2G burn for over an hour. Not very comfortable. I hear things are pretty hot on Venaria. The Draconis Combine has told Hansen's Roughriders to move up their scheduled arrival by a full 2 weeks. I thought this was supposed to be an easy mission. Come out of jump at 12:34, our dropship was out by 1:30, and we were met by a couple of pirate aerospace fighters by 6. What a day. The pirates weren't really interested in fighting. They were much more interested in getting us to go away. I overheard one Mechwarrior saying they tried to bribe Hansen's Roughriders into breaking their contract with the Combine. The Roughriders refused. Nice. We just pulled into orbit over Venaria. I have been told that my trainer is to be Sergeant Unther. I don't know anything about him, but several Mechwarriors rolled their eyes and laughed when I mentioned it to them. They chuckled for a minute about the Macomb incident, but refused to give me any details. One wished me luck before he left. I hope this Sergeant Unther isn't a loser. Okay, let's do it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Welcome to the front lines, kid. My name's Sergeant Unther, but you can call me Deadeye. I'll be your babysitter for the
That's
next
Unther,
couple of days,
Deadeye.
so don't get killed. I hate it when my guys get killed. I'm in the big mech in front of you. Shoot me even once, and I'll tear that beer can you call a mech into scrap. Today, you and I are going on a short patrol. I don't think we'll meet any hostiles, but stay alert. If we get into a fight, you just watch my back and let me kill everybody. I love having an audience. First, hit the N key on your console. See the nav point in the lower left-hand corner of your screen? That's the first point of our patrol. Hit one of the number keys on the top of your console. They control your speed. The higher the number, the faster you go. Use your joystick to head in the direction of Nav Alpha.
Okay, so I think if I go slowly, he's going to complain after a minute or so. So let's go slowly, and let's see if we get that little bit of flavor voice, you know, just that extra voice line from him. Any second now, he's going to complain.
Hey kid, stop daydreaming and get to Nav Alpha. There might be enemies around.
That was it. Sergeant Unther, Deadeye. Let's go. Alright, I'm going a little faster now. This is a really fast mech, so I'm not going like full speed. I want to make sure I don't run into him because he might like blow me up.
Nav Alpha reached.
Notice how your nav computer cycles automatically to the next nav point. Head for that point now. If you lose the nav point, watch for the green arrow on your HUD. The green arrow is your best friend. It will always point you towards your selected nav point.
All right, Mr. Unther. I am following you.
Nav Beta reached.
Good. Now we have only 2 more nav points to do. Go to each in turn and keep your speed up. In real combat, speed is life. You go slow, you die.
All right. 2 more nav points, and there's no enemies on this mission, unfortunately, but we'll just get through it. There'll be plenty of tough missions ahead of us. He's going off on his own.
Nav Gamma reached.
Okay, nav Delta will do it. Then we can finish up this mission.
Nav Delta reached.
Dropship Wild Ride, this is Deadeye. Me and Fresh Meat here have finished our sweep and are heading back home. Area is secure. Not a bad day, kid. Get back to the dropship. It's at the return nav point.
All right, simple mission, just navigating nav points, and that's just to get us started here.
Mission successful.
There we go. Sergeant Unther, Hansen's Roughriders. Well, you made the patrol. Good thing there wasn't anyone around. So I completed all the objectives and I got paid nothing. No salvage. Let's check the aftermath. This is sort of like a news article about, you know, what's going on. Alright, Comstar News Service. Fierce fighting continues on Venaria as Draconis forces, including the Mercenary unit, Hansen's Roughriders, met pirate raiders in several pitched battles on the world's fertile northern continent. Draconis Command claims to have destroyed nearly a company of pirate mechs, while the Roughriders encountered and destroyed only a lance at one of their dropship landing zones. While the total losses on the Draconis side remain hidden to Comstar, the pirates claim to have destroyed 2 full lances of Draconis mechs, including an assault lance that was thought too powerful for the pirates to ever face in open battle. The pirates claim that Hansen's Roughriders fought better than the DCMS. The pirates claim no kills against the Roughriders. Okay. Alright, I don't think I need to do any repairs, but let me just double check here. Do a repair all. Okay. Didn't have to do repairs. Sometimes you run into a wall or something and it does a little bit of damage. So let's see here.
Your target, enemy airfield and its complement of aerotech fighters.
Alright. Today you're going to get a little target practice. We're going to take out an airfield. Okay. I have heard a good deal about the fighting. The Combine is letting us bear the brunt of the battle, and then their troops are sent in at the very end to make certain that we win. So far the Roughriders have lost 3 mechs, and the Draconis forces have hardly had their paint scratched. The Roughriders seem to take this abuse with good humor. Apparently that's the way things are for mercenaries, and the way they'll always be. I was dragged out of bed a little earlier this morning by Unther, or Deadeye as he prefers to be called. He's not a loser, but he might be a psycho. I think I remember reading about him in a newspaper when I was 16. Something about a war atrocity somewhere near Terra. Okay.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Good morning. How's it feel to be strapped into a walking nuke reactor at 6 a.m.? Bet you're sorry you didn't study harder in school, huh? Hit that throttle. You'll be killing people before breakfast today. Soldiers mostly, maybe some civilians. This is a real combat mission, so don't go soft. Follow me to Nav Alpha.
I mean, it's not really a combat mission. They're not going to shoot back at me.
Nav Alpha reached.
All right, hang on a minute. Our target, the airfield, is just ahead of Nav Beta. But first, let me show you how to work your targeting system. Hit the E key on your console in front of you. That target's the closest enemy. As you can see, that's an enemy fighter craft. Don't worry, he's still on the ground. Now, let's go take him out. Use your radar in the upper left-hand corner of the screen to find him.
Yeah, Deadeye is definitely a psycho, but that's okay. Good old Deadeye. I'm gonna miss him after this mission is over. I'm not even gonna use my missiles, because they're not going to fight back.
Nav Beta reached.
Right, you're almost on top of him. Hit the spacebar on your console to fire your weapons. Just put your targeting reticle on him and let him have it. Nice shooting! Scratch one fighter and scratch one pilot. Poor bastard didn't even have time to eject. Now, take out the other fighters. Turn your guns on the hangar and the power supply. Destroy them quickly so we can get the hell out of here.
So we can get the hell out of here. What's that, the hangar? Yeah.
I hope they were insured. Let's head back. Return to the dropship at the final nav point.
Return dropship. All right. Let me check something real quick here. Okay, alright. Basically all the settings are set to high, more or less.
Mission successful.
And that's mission 2. Nice shooting on that airfield. Without those aerospace fighters, these pirates don't have a prayer. Alright, let's check the news. The battle for Venaria escalated today as Draconis and Roughrider units dealt the pirates a serious blow. Military analysts believe that the pirates' vast aerofighter superiority could turn the tide of the war, which has so far favored the Draconis Combine. Earlier today, the Draconis forces struck a multi-pronged attack against pirate and civilian airfields scattered across the northern continent. Draconis High Command claims that there were no DC casualties during the raids, which began in early morning and lasted until sundown. The Combine further claims 25 aerofighter kills, 23 on the ground and 2 in the air. According to Chuai Hin Orasan, I don't know how to pronounce that, leader of the Draconis forces on Venaria, the pirates never saw us coming. We could not have hoped for such an easy victory. Nice. Okay. Let me just see if I need to repair. Looks like I do not. Very good. Alright, your training is nearly complete. In this mission, you must identify and destroy a supply convoy. We are looking for trucks carrying ammunition. Identify the trucks carrying ammunition before you destroy them so that we can confirm how much ammunition they were carrying. Okay.
Your target, enemy supply convoy. Identify the trucks carrying ammunition.
Okay. Situation. I successfully completed the strike mission today. I wonder what stupid chore they'll set for me tomorrow. I'm starting to wonder if I will get to do any real fighting on this campaign, or if I'm just the Roughriders cleanup maid for the duration. Unther might be a psycho, but he seems to know what he's doing. Dragged out of bed even earlier than yesterday. It's not even sunup yet. I've got to go out with old man Unther and blast some trucks. Fun, fun, fun. When am I going to see some real action? Let's go blast some trucks, guys.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Today we start a little earlier than usual. I love night fighting. You can really see a man's fear in thermograph. Hit the L key to go thermo. Now, head to Nav Alpha and watch for enemies. This area is a free fire zone.
Thermal optics engaged.
Thermal optics help you see enemies, basically. Whoops. I guess I couldn't get over that little spot on the mountain. I'm gonna go full speed. I actually want to get out there faster than him for this mission.
We're going on to Nav Beta. There we'll find a supply convoy. Some of the trucks contain enemy ammo vital in coming battles. It might be enough for you to just destroy the convoy, but we need to be certain that you get the ammo. So, you gotta identify the trucks first. Put your targeting reticle over a truck and press the Q key. Once you have the truck targeted, press the I key to see what's inside the truck. Identify the trucks with ammo in them, and I will destroy them.
Trucks are coming in from the east right now. You can see that little line of red in the radar at the upper left-hand corner of the screen. So I just wanted to hit the nav point. Now I need to get close enough to the trucks to identify them. Press the I key.
Is out of range.
Good going, kid. I've got it.
Alright. I'm just going to hit T to change targets.
Good recon work. Now get out of the way.
Alright, now I gotta get out of the way. And he's gonna do the actual destroying them. Look at that. And that's it. Hunter is efficient.
Get back to the dropship. Just follow the return nav point home. Don't get lost out here. I'm not gonna come look for you if you do.
Right behind you, buddy. In fact, I'm gonna blast past you right now.
External camera.
This is the mech I'm in right now. Can pan around. This is the Commando, 25 ton. Can you believe that I'm actually in MS-DOS right now? This game looks so good for its time. Oh, I love this game. Oh, crap. Whoops. These darn hills are sometimes tough to traverse. I think I did a little damage by running into a hill.
Mission successful.
Okay, congratulations, kid. You're almost ready for the real thing. Your successful identification and destruction of the enemy convoy proves that you can think as well as shoot. We actually got a little bit of money from that. Alright, aftermath. The Venarian pirates continued their retreat today in the face of superior Draconis and Roughrider forces. With the destruction of their airfields and today's loss of several supply depots and convoys, the pirates may be beyond either victory or escape. The Draconis Combine has sworn to destroy the pirates to a man for their year-long harassment of Draconis shipping lines and their brutal occupation of the world of Venaria. Surrender is not a possibility for the pirates, who have sworn to fight until the bitter end. Already, 1,500 soldiers have been killed in only 3 days of fighting. Wow. While the worst of the fighting appears to be finished, the remaining pirates are making their final stand in crowded cities. Citizens are refusing to flee their homes, fearing possible Combine reprisals for their placid acceptance of pirate rule. As we enter what appear to be the final days of the Venaria occupation, the DC have already begun to gloat. Chu Ai-hin Arasin told reporters today, "There's no place in this galaxy for pirate scum. Mercenaries are bad enough, but pirates are truly contemptible. We will enjoy exterminating them." Okay. Let me do some repairs. Yeah, damaged my arm. Okay. Only 1,250 to repair. That's pretty cheap. Yes. Okay. Well, it's time to see if you're ready for combat. Follow me. We're going to take on a couple of pirates. So this is where you get the pay. Codename Final Exam. So this is the final mission of this campaign. Mission pay 300,000 sea bills. Kid or hey you, okay.
Your target. 2 enemy mechs lying in ambush.
Alright, situation. At last, some real combat. I heard this morning that a Roughrider pursuit lance was cut off from its company when it followed several crippled pirate mechs into a forest. They were quickly surrounded in a pirate ambush and 2 were killed. The other 2 escaped, but one took a full volley of SRMs, 2 of which struck his cockpit. He is badly wounded, but still hasn't ejected. They were trying to give him first aid instructions over the radio for the better part of an hour this morning. I still can't get the sound of his screaming out of my head. Unther has told me that he and I are going to clean out a pirate ambush point. Apparently 2 pirates are waiting just outside our landing zone, hoping to intercept our 2 wounded buddies on their way back to the dropship. This might be my last entry. God, I don't want to die on Venaria. Alright. Let's do it, guys, and let's hope that it's not my last journal entry.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Today, we get to do some real killing. God, I love mixing business with pleasure. Head for Nav Alpha. I'll explain on the way. Early this morning, the fighting got pretty thick, and some of the boys in our unit were cut off. 2 are dead, 1 is badly wounded but still in his mech. A couple of enemy mechs are waiting to ambush the survivors up ahead at Nav Beta. We need to clear them out so our friends can get back to our dropship. Stop at Nav Alpha.
Okay. I think there's 2 mechs. We're each going to fight one of them.
Nav Alpha reached.
We've got 2 contacts up ahead. One's in a Javelin, the smaller one on the left. Nasty close-range mech. You gotta take him. Shoot for his cockpit. Kill the meat. Save the metal. All right, let's move out to Nav Beta. You take care of the Javelin. Remember, that's the one on the left.
There he is.
And I'll take care of the other enemy.
Okay.
If you get killed, try to scream a lot. That way I'll know I'm on my own.
Javelins are fast, so I can't let him get away. Those missiles are from Deadeye. He's fighting the Panther. Oh crap. Ow.
Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
Good shooting. Welcome to Glory Road, kid.
We did it.
Critical hit. Sensors. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Nav Beta reached.
Wild Rider, this is Strike 1. Mission accomplished. We're heading back. Good work. And kid, don't think of them as people you killed. Just think of them as a line on your resume. That's it. All enemies down are in retreat. Damn, I won't get much of a bonus for this campaign. One more mission and I can afford that 2-bed, 2-bath back on outreach. You head back for the dropship, kid. I've got some hunting to do.
Alright, let's do it. That wasn't too bad. I did take some volleys there, and I did get a laser destroyed. Probably buy a laser or two when we get back to the starport. But I didn't actually lose the arm. The arm is critically damaged, basically.
Mission successful.
Not bad, kid. Our retreating comrades owe you their lives. They would never have survived a pitched battle in their damaged mechs. Okay. Destroy all enemy units. Successful. Destroy objective at Nav Alpha. Successful. Dust off site Nav Omega. Successful. Cash bounty for 2 confirmed kills. That's a little low. 500. I mean, most missions will give you like 10,000 or 15,000 C-bills for these bounties, but oh well, at least we got our 300k C-bills. And after expenses, we didn't make a heck of a lot. 183, I mean, we started with $1 million. We need to get some better paying missions going here. Anyway, let's check the aftermath. On Venaria at 2:30 local time, the pirates made their last desperate attack on the Draconis Combine and their mercenary support. Hansen's Roughriders bore the brunt of the fighting, losing 7 battle mechs and destroying 2 depleted pirate companies. The battle for Venaria is finished, and the pirates have all been captured or killed. Only 2 pirates remain at large, their bodies unrecovered. The reason for the pirate attack remains a mystery. Apparently abandoning their defensive positions in the city today, around noon local time, the pirates struck out against the Combine in a suicidal attack that left their forces decimated in less than an hour. Anonymous Venarian citizens claim that the pirates ended the war by attacking to avoid excessive damage to Venarian cities and to protect the lives of friends and families who were hidden in those cities. Others claim the pirate leader had gone mad and instructed his troops to attack, believing that victory was in his grasp. Thus ends the year-long pirate occupation of Venaria. All right.